Hello everyone, welcome back to Star Control 2, where plans have changed. I know I said last time that I was going to go and rescue the Ur-Quan pick at Alpha Tucanae now, but even with the extra fuel tank I've bought, Alpha Tucanae is still nearly half of my fuel cost away, so it's going to take a lot of fuel to get there. Not much left for going and mining when I've got there and enough fuel to get back. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go slightly closer to home. I'm going to visit the Spathi homeworld, which was at Epsilon Gruis, which was approximately here, yes, Epsilon Gruis, where the Spathi homeworld is. I will go there and talk to the leaders of Twitho's people, see if I can convince them to abandon the Ur-Quan and join an alliance with me. And then I'm going to get some more resources and I get another fuel tank, and then I'll go and rescue the Ur-Quan pick. So, to Epsilon Gruis. Yes, what I have done to upgrade my ship at the starbase this time is I have put on that extra fuel pod to give me the extra range. I've also put in an extra storage bay, extra mining capacity, and that is it. Obviously filling up the fuel and replacing all the crew that died in the battles with the Slylandro Probes and the few that died on planets. Well, we can see there's a couple of ships coming towards us. One of them has caught us. This one is another group of Spathi, so we should be able to talk to them and not have to fight them.
Hello, Hunam. What would you like to threaten me about today?
Yes, it looks like it's the same conversation we've had with Spathi before now that we've talked to some of them. So we leave as we came, in peace.
Look, can we keep this as a secret between the two of us? It's really rather embarrassing.
So now we've been caught by the other ship that was chasing us, and this is just one Spathi ship rather than the three in the first group now. So I'll go through this conversation.
Hello, Hunam. What would you like to threaten me about today? Look, can we keep this as a secret between the two of us? It's really rather embarrassing.
So now we can carry on our way to Epsilon Gruis. Although it does look like we may be accosted by one more Spathi before we get there. Oh no, this one is a Slylandro Probe, so this is going to be another fight once we go through another line of conversation.
This is Probe 2418-B on a peaceful mission.
So this time we are from Earth on a mission of peace.
This is Probe 2418-B. We are on a peaceful mission of exploration. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
So, time to send out Twitho the Probe Killer. So that's the Slylandro Probe destroyed. Twitho has lost some crew as per usual in a battle, and now hopefully we can finally get to Epsilon Gruis. So here we are, just the one planet here with some Spathi ships around it, as could be expected given that it is their home world. So let's go to the home world and talk to the leaders. So, there's the planet and it has a moon. So here come the Spathi to talk to me, the Spathi guarding it. Speak to them.
Hello, Hunam. What would you like to threaten me about today? Look, can we keep this as a secret between the two of us? It's really rather embarrassing.
Now we'll head off and go to the moon first. The moon appears to be where the Spathi homeworld actually is. They appear to live on the moon and not the planet. So here's the infinite Spathi ships that we would have to attack if we attacked. So let's not be that stupid and instead converse.
What is the secret cipher?
Huffy, Muffy, Guffy.
We are the Faith Ones, the Spathi High Council. You have given us the correct cipher, and so you will not be destroyed immediately. Now, if you please, tell us how you acquired our most secret Spathi cipher, which every Spathi swears never, never to reveal, even when threatened with considerable pain.
We met a Spathi on Pluto. We became good friends.
And just where is this Spathi friend now? Never mind. The answer is all too obvious in your tiny, dry eyes.
We have Swiffer on board. He can vouch for our good intentions.
If you held a weapon to Whipple's head, he would say anything you wanted him to say. In fact, if you held a vegetable to his head, he would probably say anything you wanted him to say.
We come in peace, and with goodwill.
No doubt.
We offer our hand in friendship. Join us and our many allies.
We are too afraid of the Ur-Quan to consider such an alliance. They would most certainly punish us with extreme tortures.
We're stronger than the Ur-Quan. You're better off with us.
Hello? Hello? Awaken from your dreamy state, Hunam. Now is the time for realism, not wild fancy.
Yes, we are strong enough. Look at our precursor vessel. Is it not unique?
Yes, your vessel is unique. And here is the crux of the problem. A unique, meaning singular, starship is not equal to the task of destroying the entire Ur-Quan armada. If you had, say, 10,000 similar starships, we could take your boasts more seriously.
Look, what do I have to do to prove this to you? Destroy your entire star fleet?
Well, that would probably work, but I have a better idea. A test. One of those questy kind of things.
Why don't you do it?
2 reasons. Firstly, we have an unreasoning fear that the evil ones will devour us all painfully. Secondly, in the rare cases where we have overcome our fear and ventured to Spathiwa's surface, the Spathi who landed were all devoured painfully.
Okay, so it looks like, I wasn't supposed to say that first. I was probably supposed to ask what kind of test they had in mind, and then I might understand what these evil ones are. So, what kind of test do you have in mind?
You must wipe the evil ones from the face of Spathiwa.
Tell me more about these evil ones.
Let us explain the sad history of our species. Once upon a time, many thousands of years ago, we inhabited the warm, safe surface of our home planet, Spathiwa. We were happy and content. During those golden centuries, we evolved from a primitive nomadic culture into a complex agrarian society. We learned to write on clay tablets, and we were well on to being able to read those tablets when the darkness fell upon us, when the evil ones came. Creatures from the darkest pits of hell they were. They hunted our people, devoured them like tasty nodules, and we had no defense against them. Suddenly, our culture became once more nomadic. We fled across the ocean, from continent to continent, but the evil ones always followed. Spurred by our great need, we advanced from bronze to atomic technology in less than one of your centuries. But none of our innovations was a match for the evil ones' natural cunning and ferocity. Finally, with no other option available, we fled our world and took up residence here on our own moon, where we have resided most uncomfortably for the last 300 years.
Okay, I accept. Start packing your bags, eyeball dudes. You'll be home in no time.
We will await your return with great anticipation. Simultaneously, we will prepare a short, poignant eulogy to mourn your demise.
Okay, so time to visit Spathiwa, which is the home planet. It is inhabited by evil ones, so I had best be careful. So here is Spathiwa, a water world which has a few minerals, nothing really worth going if it was the only thing there, but lots of biology down there, which is presumably the evil ones. So, it's time to go down there and see how evil they truly are. So, not very evil it looks like, very easy to kill and almost entirely static. So, we just shoot a few more of them. Not even taking up much data space in my data banks and the planet lander, so looks like this is a fairly easy quest, just slightly long as there's quite a lot of these evil ones, so I'll edit this out and I will restart it. Well, I will come back to you as soon as I have finished killing all the evil ones. The evil ones have been destroyed, so now it's time to go back to the moon to announce this to the Spathi safe ones.
How go your foolishly courageous and noble efforts to rid the evil ones from our beloved Spathiwa?
Although we lost many crew, we have eliminated the scourge.
This is wonderful! Too good to be true! We will immediately begin transporting Spathi from this unpleasant moon down to the safe surface. We shall send in crustlings and the infirm elderly first as a special honor. Please come back later to receive your accolades.
Okay, come back later, they say. Well, it's now later, so let's go back.
Oh, joy! Oh, happiness! We rejoice and make merry in celebration of our imminent return to our home world. You are most heroic and helpful. Thank you, thank you, thank you! But now I must return to our festivities. Please feel free to come back any time.
Hey, a deal's a deal. What about our alliance?
Why don't you just wait a while, until after we are resettled on our home world? We can discuss details at that time.
How long do you expect this to take?
10, 15 years tops.
Am I correct in understanding that you refuse to live up to your end of the bargain?
No, no, no. We are simply taking a more adult, welcome to the real world view of the situation. We cannot simply say, hurrah! And form an alliance with you this very moment. Surely you see that.
You know, those creatures aren't dead. We have them in suspended animation. How would you like us to return them to the surface?
No, please. Exactly what kind of relationship were you thinking of?
A mutually beneficial alliance of minds and might.
Huh?
An egalitarian fellowship of sentient life forms.
What?
The kind where you do everything exactly as we say.
Okay. We are quite familiar with that arrangement. Very well. I'll bet we will regret this decision later on, but you leave me with no choice. We will comply with your needs. A Spathi delegation will depart immediately for the planet Earth.